Welcome on back, everyone. Give me another 10 episode with more Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to it. So last time, cause we received our third badge the other day because somehow we just took on 3 other the gym leader. So now our first time around that we go and took out is the gym leader Brastius, and that wasn't too bad actually because we did have a little of this rundown just to go ahead and weaken all of his grass type Pokemon. Which wasn't so hard actually because we've been training our Pokemon a lot stronger. Now we want to go ahead and explore what else here is around at the Artisan because there are more stuff that we can see here. So let's just look to see what's going on here. So now what is this? There's supposed to be some park where you go outside the museum or something like that. Yes, highly conceptual, accentuated with contrasting melodies, not that immature. I would pick up on all that. Okay, not sincerely sure if I'm not getting any more studying of science more. But we're gonna have to look around and see what else is new. Now there are more places to go around here, so we should probably just stick to going and seeing what we can find the most around here. So we pick up here is the flame. Okay, so that's a good TM there. So this is it. I can't see this famous piece. I can't say I really get it, but I like it. Okay, well I'm glad she's enjoying it. All right, well actually I want to go on ahead and check in with something. So as you guys can see here, because Howard got a half a portion of HP. So you know what? Let's go to the bag and go give Howard the super potion. And turns out that we got here is a 6 hyper potion and 3 mad potion. Okay, well we're looking pretty good here. Well, that's more that we could save up because dang, I mean, we've been going out scattering around just collecting a lot of Pokeballs lately. So we're just gonna have to stick around to find out what we need to go and give to each Pokemon. So you know what? We got here this one called Trailblaze. And this can only be put in good use for Wigglytuff, Lucario, and Patillo. So I'm thinking that Patillo should go and get the Trailblaze. Okay, but we already saw it already because Sudowoodo can go ahead and use this move called Trailblaze during this final battle with the Terrestrialize. So you know what? I think Sympathy can get removed. It says here. Okay, hold on. Now that's not the description we're reading. Okay, so now it says here the user attacks suddenly as if leaping out from a tall grass. That the user nibbles a footwork or boosts his speed stat. Okay, interesting. Let's go and accept it. So you know what? Now the Giga Drain will stay on. The Energy Ball, the Magical Leaf. Okay, so Synthesis we're gonna get rid of. Okay, so that will have to go get erased. Alright, so we just go use Trailblaze instead. So that's how what is this Trailblade we get to use during battle. And you know what? We should probably go ahead and rearrange some Pokemon real quick. Hold on. How we do this? Okay, so we go to box. And we go and make some more rearrangements. So you know what? I'm gonna have Lucario sit out below bottom. Now I really want is a Patillo to level up a little bit more. Okay, so each and one of these two are one of these 3 are on level 34, so they need to go level up some more. So let's be moving out of here. And also we should go ahead and set out to the school somewhere at Mesagoza. So we'll come back to the place later. Before we go ahead and tackle on the Vanessa Team Starfall Grunt base, because I think there is something else that we must go over. So we must go and check place there back at the Mesagoza on the west. and we go and fly to this spot because we want to go on ahead and we just want to make sure that we're well pursued and ready to take on action because we had to go ahead and explore the city more and just go to the shop and see if any new clothes that we can put on. Just to make sure. I mean, we just wanted to see if they have anything new. So let's go ahead and call in our Koraidon and let's go ahead and march all around him. It's a whole town area and check things there. So there's a lot to go over. Okay, so you know what? I think there is some way where we can go and enter. So let's go and push this door through. Okay, but I still don't get why we still gotta keep on wearing those same old gloves again. Well, let's just check to see if there's anything new. Okay, well, there's several of these options over here. Okay, so you know what? I really think we should go for. But you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna buy the one called the Pom Pom hat with zigzags on it. So let's just pay with cash. So there's no point of telling me if we're capable of in case we're lucky enough to get a lot more of a LP, because I think we were supposed to go and take on the gym, not the gym, the team base in order to get my LP. So no, hold on. So I think there's something else that we're missing here. Okay, so you know what? I want to go on ahead and get these mittens over here. So this is Mosaic. Okay, so this is Mosaic 1. Yeah, but you know what? I really think we should go and purchase that. Let's go ahead and purchase it by using cash. And yeah, let's just go with it right away. And yeah, so we'll be all set here. Alright, so you know what? I'm ready to go ahead and head out to the school because I know there's just only one of this class available, which we should probably go and check in that there. Because you can tell how huge Naranja Academy is looking. It's looking a bit brighter, but a lot more taller. Because yeah, Naranja Academy seems like a big old giant school for several kids to go out to class and learn new things about Pokemon. I mean, that's something that for example, when you're playing RPG, that means you get more better at it. But just learning new things, what you do in the school. So let's see, now we're ready to get registered, so hold on. Okay. So we're getting here is new everything here. So we got more coming back at biology. So let's go take biology class with Mr. Jack. Yes, let's indeed do that. Class will begin soon, don't be tardy. Okay, so we're gonna take on only 2 of these classes, and then we will go and move out. So we're gonna take biology and then math, and then we move out. Okay, so we don't mind doing all of these teachers' classes right now. Hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. I seem to remember teaching you all about the importance of edge in our last class together. On the note is that everyone's using their Pokédex. It's a registered Pokemon born from Edge as well as those encountered via other methods, so don't you worry about that. And just so you know, I'm the one who developed the Pokédex app. It was a way before I started teaching here at the academy though, back when I was a researcher. In fact, the director Clavel wasn't working in education at the time either. He was researching alongside me at the same facility. We got to research the Pokemon together day in, day out. Those sure were fun times. I got to yell at all the time though. Wait a second. How did I get onto this? Pretty sure I wasn't talking about Pokédex. Pretty sure you are. Anyway, today I'd like to teach you about catching Pokemon. As you all know, a great way to catch a Pokemon more easily is to the first lower its HP. But there's another way to up your chances of a successful catch. Can you guess what it is? Give the Pokemon a berry, inflict the Pokemon with a stasis condition, prove you're stronger than the Pokemon. Okay, not sure what it is, but I'm gonna go for the one in the middle. Flip the Pokemon with a stasis condition. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the one in the middle. That may seem correct. Wow, that's right, the Ever Egg. Great job. The correct technique for making Pokemon easier to catch is to inflict them with a stasis condition. Sleep isn't especially effective at a stasis condition. It makes Pokemon drastically easier to catch. If you have a Pokemon that can use a move that put the opponent to sleep, like sleep powder or hypnosis, filling up your Pokédex will be a cinch. There are others a way to improve your catch rate as well, like using Pokeballs specifically designed to be effective against a certain Pokemon. You need food that gives you catching powers of worth or two, or sneaking up on Pokemon from behind to catch them by surprise when you start a battle. If you're having trouble, you may want to make the rounds to the gym to get gym badges. Earning gym badges will make it easier to catch a Pokemon of higher and higher level. Please do come show me your Pokédexes. One day I start to fill up. Another day, another enjoyable class. Oh yeah, don't forget that our next class will be a test. Okay, so we're gonna get a pop quiz with Mr. Jack later on. So next class. Alright, so let's go ahead and get... Okay, hold on. So, what is the biology midterm? That's supposed to be new. Okay, hold on. Now, what is this? That's supposed to be another of this biology class with Mr. Jack. Oh, okay, so you know what? I think we're taking the exam today. Hello everyone. Today is our midterm exam. It sure feels good to feel in all those empty spaces of the answer sheet, doesn't it? Take your time and contemplate each question carefully. Okay, so we're taking the exam now. Say, what button would you like to let a Pokemon out of its ball so that it can walk with you? Okay, so A, R button, B, ZR button, or C, plus the button. Okay, so what button would you like to use to let a Pokemon out of the ball? A. So the correct answer is the R button. So you always send out your Pokemon, because you don't send out Pokemon with ZR, because that go ahead and have the Pokemon go and force to go and do one another when they encounter another Pokemon. So it had to be the one on top. Combine one letter and one number below to correctly say when and where eggs are found. During picnics, while walking, in tall grass, in your basket. Okay, I may not know this answer, so I'm guessing... Okay, in my basket? No, I mean, I think you find the eggs in tall grass, so it had to be B on the first session. Which of the following is an effective way to warm up eggs? Okay, so going to sleep, walking around, battling. Okay, so which one is effective way to warm up eggs? I may not know this answer, so I'm going to guess the one on top of it. So it had to be A. What will not make Pokemon easier to catch? Giving them a berry, surprising them from behind, inflicting them with a poison, using certain kinds of Pokeballs. Okay, so I think it had to be B, I guess. So what will not make Pokemon easier to catch? Okay, so you know what? I think we might as well get this. This may seem easy, so we just surprise them from behind. That may not seem the easiest way to catch Pokemon. What would make it easier to catch Pokemon of a higher level? Okay, so I think so it had to be the gym badges. We kind of know that already. This question won't affect your your grade. I'm sorry. How do you like the Pokédex? It is easy to use. I'd be happy to hear your honest opinion. Okay, so it's easy to use or it's alright. I don't use it that much. Yeah, I mean, it seems easy to use. Alright, everyone, time's up. I hope you all enjoyed tackling those questions. The last question was just something that I'm personally curious to know. Don't tell the director about it, okay? I'll grade a visa right away. I hope that you're all looking forward to seeing how you did. Okay, so the teacher go and start our grading our exam. It feels great to get a test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. You mustn't get free question correct to the pass in the midterm exam, and 4 question correct to the pass the final exam. Let's see how you did on your biology test. You answered 1 out of 5 questions correctly. Unfortunately, that is not enough to the pass. You will need to take the exam again. Okay, well, you know what? Let me go ahead and do the split while we take the exam correctly. So, give me a sec. Alright, guys, here we go. So, I just got all 5 of the question answered because I just can't tell which answer is right or which one is wrong. But turns out that exam was a little bit too hard, though, because I just want to go ahead and take the first guess on my own just to figure out which one is wrong or which one is correct. So that's a passing score. Congratulations. But you just asked us to give this reward to any students who pass the exam. Okay, so we get 5 SP candies S. Alright, so we put that away in our pocket, so keep doing your best. Alright, so any more classes to go around? So we did finish biology class. So there are several of these tasks that we had to get finished on doing. So you know what? Let's go ahead and keep taking math class. You like math with Miss Team? Yeah, so let's go take math class with Miss Team. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see where Miss Team is. So she's somewhere back in her math class, Bo. Hello, everyone. Let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy fortune telling, horoscope, and the like? I think it feels great to read your horoscope and see that it says that good luck is coming your way. So today I'd like to teach you all math while focusing on the topic of luck. Perhaps you have seen the following phrase crop up during Pokemon battle before: a critical hit. When a Pokemon attacks or lands at the critical hit, the damage it deals is increased by half. In other words, it does 1.5 times as much damage as it normally would. It is truly luck that determines whether your Pokemon lands a critical hit or has one landed on it. This can cause a greater upset in battle. Does anyone know what the percentage chance a Pokemon has of landing a critical hit? About 1%, 1 in 100 hits. About 4%, 4 in 100 hits. About 12%, 12 in 100 hits. Okay, well, this is tough. I don't know this answer, so I'm guessing 4 in 100 hits. Okay, yeah, that was a lucky guess. That is correct. Well done, Ed. The chance of landing a critical hit is said to be 1 in 24, which is figured in roughly 4.17%. The odds are more favorable for certain moves, though. While moves such as Stone Edge and Shadow Claw has about a 12% chance. You can also use a move called Focus Energy or an item known as a Dire Hit. Both raise the critical hit ratio by 2 stages. That's a 50% chance to land a critical hit. It feels great to land a critical hit, but perhaps not so great to be struck by one. There is a surprising amount of mathematical probability hidden in Pokemon battles, you know. If you're able to do the calculation battles, when luck in your favor, it may open the door for more strategists that chooses for you during battle. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Next class will be our final midterm exam. I hope y'all be able to look forward to it. Okay, can do. So we can go ahead and take the final exam with Miss Team. So let's go and get registered back to her class. Alright, so we go back to Miss Team's class. Alright, so we can accept that and go and complete our final exam while we're at it. Alright everyone, it's time to begin our midterm exam. I'm sure that the fun experiences you all had in my class will serve you well as you answer. Okay, so how much damage does water gun do when it hits a fire type Pokemon? I had damage, normal damage, or double damage? Okay, well that's a pretty good question. I may not know if its answer that much. Okay, so I'm gonna go for... Yeah, because we realize that water can go weak in fire. So I don't know, can it be normal damage? So how much damage does Razor Leaf do when it hits a fire type Pokemon? So I'm gonna go for the one on top. If you spent the 2,000 on as many 200 Pokeballs as possible, how many would you get? Okay, now I may not know this answer, so this is kind of tricky. So I'm guessing that you spend 2,000 on as many 200 Pokeballs as possible. So I'm guessing 10. What percentage chance does a Pokemon usually have to land a critical hit? Okay, we kind of know this already. This one is easy. We already got it studied because we guessed right because it can go and hit 4%. How much that damage does a move it deals when it lands a critical hit? It has as much, 1.5 times as much, 2 times as much. Okay, so it had to be the one on the bottom, can it? Alright, everyone, time is up. Put your hands on your lap now. You are all concentrating so hard. I can't wait to see how you did. Do go and answer for your scores at the front desk and then take a nice break. Okay, now let's see if we pass this time, and hopefully we didn't get all the answers right. Like all the answers seems kind of hard. It feels greater to get a test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. You must get 3 questions correct to pass for the midterm exam and 4 questions correct to pass the final exam. So let's see how you did on your math test. Okay, so we got 2 out of 5 questions correct. Unfortunately, that is not enough for it to pass. You will need to take the exam again. Okay, you know what? Okay, now we need to go and get this all right. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we did pass. So that's a passing score. Congratulations. It's a team asset us to give this award to any student who passed the exam. Okay, it's not too bad. Well, at least if we get 2 wrong, I mean that's fine. We get another candy ass. So that's that seems fair. I mean, somehow when we get 3 out of 5 questions right or wrong, I mean somehow we get is a fabulous prize. Well, it wasn't too bad actually. So we're doing okay because we're just stepping up progress over here because we just kind of like pick our best guess because the first question I got wrong was, I think that the last one was his have when the Pokemon that could let a critical damage, it's supposed to be a half proportion damage. I think that's the last one I guessed right. Keep it doing your best. Okay, so we're finished taking biology, we're finished taking math, so we could just come back later and take more of the exams to each and one of our classes. So we're gonna have to move out of the school and go all out and seeing what's new. So we want to go back to the west Artisan. So now that we see, because it's fully night. Now I really wanted to check to see if we can go ahead and battle head on, because dang, I mean, there's like a lot to do around here, because we could just go all out like seeking wisdom, just doing what we seek on doing around here. So let's just go ahead and look at this full map of this section over here. So we got here another Starfall base that we had to go and take out. So we had to take out one of their leader. So this NASA base over here, this is Fire Crew base, and it's so-called storming the Fire Crew base. So this is Mela of the Scudder Squad, a boss of the Team Starfall Crew. Okay, so it says that Mela believes in solving every problem with Forza, and she is a scarier to the face of than her Pokemon. But she has a charisma and always keep her word, which has earned her the trust of her allies. Okay, well, she looks so pretty darn creepy a little bit, but you know what? Well, not too creepy in a less shortest way of saying it, in an embarrassing way. But we're gonna have to take the fast travel back to where we pick off at the Artisan. So we'll pick up back there. Alright, so we go and take the flying taxi further to Artisan. So here we are now back on Artisan, and you know what? I really think this is the best chance that we had to go and pick up the Pokeball. So yeah, that's one of the Pokeball I can't be forgetting. So let's go ahead and jump around. Let's jump over the fence and get it. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, there we go. I think we got it. So we pick up here is another Candy X. That may seem quite useful to me. Okay, so we look enough here what's going around here in Artisan. So let's just go ahead and look at Artisan a little bit before we go and move out. So I keep pressing the wrong button. It was Y. I had to press Y by using the map. Okay, well, I don't quite actually see if I have any shop around here. So you know what? Let's go ahead and put our destination just right about here. Okay, so we're gonna set a destination right there, and we're gonna try to see if we can go ahead and knock out one of Team Starfall Grunt's base. So we took out the first one. The first one was not too bad, and of course now the second one we're going after was named Mela. If I'm pronouncing her name right, Mela. So this is E-Province Area 1. Okay, so we're getting here is one of his Ether. Alright, so we got one Pokédoll. And wait a minute, I not catch a big Pokemon before. Actually wait, I already catch a Shuppet already. Alright. Well, that Pokemon doesn't need to get catching. Okay, now this is new. Well, that's a new Pokemon, and we can't forget all about that. Okay, so this Pokemon is named Squawkability. Squawkability, I'm not Ability, I'm sorry. So this is Squawkability. So let's go catch her with Great Ball today. And also, I almost forgot one thing, because we were supposed to go and check in with the Pokemon to see what's available to go stock up. But okay then, well, that's going to be an easy catch day, so none of these Pokemon are going to break out the Pokemon this easily, because we just keep pushing our limit through higher to level 35. So the largest of our flots can contain more than 50 individuals. So they fly around town in the forest searching for food and making a racket. Interesting? Okay, so we'll not go give you a nickname, so let's go and send you to the box to see what you can get registered at. Okay, so you get registered on Bootshell number 113. Alright then. So let's go pick up this Pokeball. So that one over there is a revised, and we're getting here is this black faded screen and a clear cutscene. Okay, so this is Clavel's brother over here. So this is Cleve. So, it's you, Ever Ed. Director Clavel? Oh, no, you're Cleve, right? Yep, that's me, Cleve of the Normal Academy student. Anyway, Ever Ed, I owe you one. Thanks to you, I've been accepted into Operation Starfall. Okay, so why did you join? What's your end game? Okay, well, let's ask the one on the bottom, on the last. I need an answer, that's all. How do I resolve the situation with the team starter and what causes a member's odd behavior? Okay, so well, let's ask about the situation. Team starter is the subject of more than a few nasty rumors that are swirling around the academy, you know. Some say that bullying has caused a worrying number of students to drop out of school. Others say that they're holed up in their base and plotting to cause trouble for the academy. But these are rumors. But the matter I am directly confronted with is something else. I'm talking about Team Starter persistent at Chauncey. They have all been skipping the class for a while now. Five of them in particular, the so-called bosses of Team Star, haven't so much as set foot inside a classroom for over a year. And it's a scene where the team rank and file have recently started stirring up a mischief as well. That's why I took it upon myself to issue a direct order to Team Star to disband. I informed them that should they refuse, I would have no choice but to expel all students affiliated with their team. But I'm afraid there has been no response. And the deadline I set for them to make their choice between dissolution or expulsion is nigh upon us. So you see, when I overheard you talking on the phone to Cassiopeia, it couldn't have come at a more crucial time. It's like Cassiopeia. Do you hear me? Another time then. Be careful. I see you're coming up to the one of Team Star's bases. But was there someone with you right just now? That's just me. Well, we warned that the Team Starter will have its guard up at the loosen the boss to you already. This base won't go down as easily as the last one. Proceed with extreme caution. I'll be in touch. I mean, let's hope not this team base gets any trickier, but less more harder. Okay, so now we are approaching Team Starfall Grunt over there. So this Team Starfall Grunt is accepting us to a battle. Whoa, you can't be here. This base that belongs to Team Star. If you don't go clear out there real quick, like I have to come at you in self-defense. You get me? Oh, okay, no, I'm not turning back. I'm not running away. I'm no scaredy chicken. Well, alright, time for me to the self-defense of it's not right out of you. Right back at you, pal. Right back at you in a nice clear grass battle over here. Okay, so you go do his dramatic pose of that star there, the symbol of that star, and he about to go set a Hondor. Alright, so a battle is a battle. So each Pokemon are on level 25, and this shouldn't be too bad. So let's go finish up with Aquajet. Okay, so Hondor got fainted in battle. Okay, so we take a look at everybody, so they all get a little bit of experience points. I defended myself alright, but it wasn't enough. Okay, so the Team Star Grunt that had 1,300 prize money. Man, you're crazy strong. Wait, are you that the kid who declared war on Team Star? Yep, that's correct. Whoa, thanks for the terrible news. Excuse me while I book it back to the rest of my crew. Hasta la vista! Okay, so he just has to la vista right back out of the field, and now he just move on back to the base. Hey, Ever Ed. Cassiopeia told me to scope out the fire crew base. I thought I'd come give you some backup now, but I'm through. But it seems that you're all set. What? Okay, who's coming out? Is that you, Charlos? I thought thought so. What are you doing here? Okay, this Pokemon yours, or do you know this little fella? Okay, do you even know it? This is Charlo, the Charcadet. He's one of the Pokemon the Academy takes care of within this ground. Charles, wait. He ran off. It looked like he may have had some connection to the Team Starfall crew. I better chase after him. Don't worry, I'll regroup with you soon enough. You press ahead into the base ever ahead. Okay, can do. So let's get right into Fire Crew base. Right after we finish on talking to Cassiopeia. I see you Delta with the grunt standing guard. Nice work. Stationed inside that base is Team Starfall crew with a Shadow Squad. So the boss Mela is the best all-rounder of the team. She fixes any and every problem thrown her way through her methods are heavy-handed. The declaration of war must have made her blood boil. I bet that even now her grunts are hard at work inside the base trying to keep her fury under control. That means that your best move is to take down all of the grunts nice and quick. Once there are no one left to help Mela keep her cool, she should come out to confront you. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off of this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Shadow Squad off the map. Okay, well let's go do that. Well, not too much, but let's do it nice and neatly, okay? Not to get it all messy and all. I mean, that would be a terrible mistake. So let's go ahead and enter. I mean, we have enough of 3 of our Pokemon in our party, so we should probably go and enter and get this party started. Beep. Come kid. I'm sorry. Some kid of luck at outbeating one of our sister's squad, and then now he's thinking he's gonna take us on. Time to give him the boot again. Let's show this Gator Crasher what Team Star can do. And if you're listening, Gator Crashers, know this. Unless you can beat the 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, our boss won't lift a finger to deal with the likes of you. Okay, we will see about that. Defeat the 30 of the Team Star's Pokemon. Okay, so we have to defeat more, but 10 of them. Okay, so we did send out our Howard to the fight, so... Okay, hold on. Oh, why Howard over there? Okay, so wait a minute. So it seems to me because we can switch every Pokemon we switch to. Okay, so we did switch. Hold on. Patillo, you need to rest. No, I don't want to. I just want to return to my Pokemon to me. Okay, so we see that Patillo is taking half a portion of AP. So let's have Knuckle Stats go do all the rock work to take out those Litleos. Okay, well, we're not doing too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, so those were one of those Charcadats. It's what they're used to called. Okay, hold on. Now, let's go ahead and set out Howard. Howard, I think you're going the wrong way, my guy. Okay, no, over there. Thank you. Okay, so I think we press R to set up Pokemon, and we call our Pokemon with the ZR button. Hold on. So how do we switch team members? Okay, Patillo is getting pretty hurt back there, so... Okay, well, let's just send Patillo to battle. Yeah, so Patillo is taking Flint in battle, so no Knuckle Staff is this way. Thank you. So where's that Venom Machine at? Okay, so we can't ride our Koraidon during this fight, so we only got 8 minutes left, so let's not go and dilly-dally and waste so much time. So you know what, we can go ahead and clear this fight over here. So what's seen here is one of those Torkoal looking guys. Okay, so we'll get the next one over here. Knuckle Staff, go do your work. And also, you know what, we should go to the Venom Machine and go heal the full party. So that way we have Patillo back in the group, as long as she's with us. Okay, so we're seeing here because both are the Hondos. So we'll go and clear one of these Hondos. So we only got 7 minutes left. So we have more time like the present. Okay, so we'll go send out Batillo. So Batillo taking half a portion of damage. Okay, so let's go ahead and send out our Pokemon. So Knuckle Stab, go do your work. Okay, so we did defeat 19 for each. And for these Pokemon, so yeah, whatever these guys call again, Numbell. Okay, so we got it's the Nummells defeated. Okay, and the Growlers, yeah, I do remember these Pokemon names. Okay, hold on, no, Patillo, you're going the wrong way. Okay, so please go take out that Growlithe, and you've been defeated in battle, and you're not technically trying your luck. Okay, so Nagelstack and Howard were the only ones that are super strong and that can beat all 30 other Pokemon. Okay, so we got 3 more of these Torkoals to clear out, so let's go clear out one of those Torkoals. And also, can we go to Bag and... No, I don't think we can go to Bag and revive the Patillo. That may be Sheen, so we're only allowed to use the Venom Machine. So let's go ahead and trail along these grass and see if there are any more Pokemon that we can spot ahead on to encounter. So yeah, so there's only 3 more of these Hondos, so we only need to defeat 2 of them, and we should be all good. Alright, and that is our finishing battle. Our defenses are Breacher is all up to the boss now. Okay then, let's see what this boss is supposed to look. Okay, so dang, alright. So we're looking at here because several of these bosses had like some giant vehicle. Boss of Team Starfall Crew, Mela. Okay, so I think it's the same one from the guy that rolls the DJ and everything. So you're the dope who pick a fighter with Team Star. Yeah, that would be me, of course. I don't know why you do something so stupid that I don't care. You challenge us so I will beat you down. That's all there is to it. Prepare to get messed up. Okay, we will see about that. We will see what she capable of learning every of her fire fighting type moves. Okay, so here we go. So we are challenged by Team Starfall Grunt, Mela. So she go and send out her Torkoal. Right here, right now, you're going down. Okay, now we'll see who boss. We'll see who boss. You know what? You know what we should do? We should keep on terrestrializing Howard and go and step up to the beat to go use Aqua Step by powering up our Terra Orb and then go throwing at it so that we go and crystallize, just so that we see how good and amazing Howard is looking. Okay, because all of that Howard love to go do is do the peacock dance there, and go and get that Aqua Step going. This move will torture till there isn't nothing but Ash left. Okay, well there's another guy named Ash is what you're talking about, and his partner Pikachu. That's was for the rest of the Scudor squad. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's finish out with Aqua Step this time, because you know how I love to go and use Aqua Step. It's one of the best paths that I will ever use in RPG, but that is something I could really, like, you know, I mean, I just come to love how the fact, because your Quavel can actually go ahead and step up to the beat test. I ended up burning through the equips just yet. Okay, so it seems like the battle is now over yet. So there's a Scudor Starmobile. It's on level 26. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try out Aqua Cutter this time. Let's go for that. Alright, so we did knock out with one of his Aqua Cutter. Okay, so we do realize that doesn't have any effect because fire type can't weaken water, but only fire type can go weaken grass. So let's go for Aqua Jet, I hope. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, so that took out a half a portion of his damage, and now it's getting ready to go use Screech. Okay, but we realize that don't go and take any damage in any half proportion, but somehow it just go ahead and lower down your defense. Yeah, that's the base of science over here. Because you see, because the Screech is like some sonic wave that go ahead and screech you right out of your ears, and then somehow it act like that your armor is decreasing a little bit, but in what is your stasis condition. So I'm going to wrap this up with the Aqua Step, and it's going to use a Blazing Tor. That does have to hurt a lot, and now I'm being burned for life. Alright, come on, Howard, fight it. Go for the Aqua Step of yours. That Aqua Step going. Okay, so we got a little bit HP left. We're doing fine. We just gotta keep on stepping up to it. I sincerely hope it doesn't go finish me off. I sincerely hope, but you know what? Let's hope not, because I really want Howard to level up more. So we'll go and give him the Hyper Potion he needs. Alright, well the burn will stay on for later. Okay, so now it's going to use Screech. So I want to make sure I heal Howard just in case he doesn't go and use this new technique called Blazing Tor. Okay, so the Revavroom did speed boost. I can see there. And also, yeah, let's go on ahead and step up to the beat. Yep, like I said before, he go ahead and use one of his Blazing Tor. So that's the move we need to watch out for. Okay, and that just go and lead to a finishing touch to go and take out the Skedaar Starmobile. And yes, Mela, you just got destroyed. So what you have to say for yourself? Nothing? Okay, well, turns out in the end she got nothing to say. Okay, makes sense. If this really how it's gonna end, what a hassle. Okay, so meanwhile, about a year and a half ago, man, what a hassle. Pulled it off just in time. Welcome back to Mela. I managed to get a bunch of charged characters to evolve. That ought to be enough to power the Starmobile and to finally get that hunk of metal rolling. Glad that Titan indeed. It is not a soul, Ortega. I'm just surprised that she's not all hot air. Oh, shut it with the near comment that you can be such an annoying twerper, you know that? As if you're any better, Mela. Being rude and saying mean things is literally your whole deal. That's not true, Ortai. But the girls at the academy have always been jealous of how cute that Mela is. She just puts on a surly attitude so they'll stop picking on her. Although I guess that you're not wrong to say that her surly attitude is what people know her for. What? Come on, not you too, Yuri. How about that we leave it at that, folks? It's almost a time for the big event. Yes, the Operation Star is finally happening. And the big boss? What the pray is their plan? They already got in touch with all of the bullies and asked them to head over to the schoolyard. It's finally time, huh? Man, I'm so stoked, but the thrill of burning me right up. I burned through everything I had, and now I sputter out. Guess this is where it ends. That crocodile of yours really let us have it. Thank you. Beating me in battle is a huge deal. So here, take this star badge and be proud of yourself. Okay, what the... What the heck is this photo? Dang. This guy is like, oh my god, just squeeze my hands too tight. Get off of me. Get off my hand. Okay, but well, that's pretty funny. While I'm at it, you can have it at TM2. Not like I'm gonna use it. Okay, so we get here. It's this new TM called Flame Charge. Okay, now we kind of like seen this before. A cloaking itself in the flames of a user attachment of a target, then building it up on momentum. The user boosts the speed stat. Let me make one thing clear. I'm not giving these to you. I'm giving them to your Kokwavo. You got what you came for. Now leave me alone. Okay, sure, whatever. You're Mela from Team Star, right? There's a Pokemon I'd like you to see. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? Ooh. A chocolate? Wait. Boom. Well, if it's in the Charlos, what are you doing here? It seemed that he came to this base looking for you. Ooh. You did? He's very attached to you, isn't he? Yeah, because I used to play with him every day back when I was still going to school. I can even tell more or less what he's thinking just by looking at the way his flames move. Do you have any ideas why Charlos wanted to visit you? Perfume. Charlos. To me, it looks like he's saying that he wants you to come back. Just shut it already, would ya? They say Team Starter has a hold of itself up in these bases to plot something against the Academy. Were you aware of this? First, I heard of a stupid rumor like that. Man, nothing has changed since back then. Everyone is still spouting garbage. Then what about that modified car that you were motoring around in just now? The Starmobile? We made that thing a long time ago to help us out with a big fight. But we never actually used it against anyone before you two came looking for trouble. You never used it before? And what's this about a big fight? You ever heard of Operation Star? Operation Star? Not Operation Starfall? No, this is the first I'm hearing of it. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know. But for me and for the rest of the Team Star, it's a memory we'll always treasure. Okay, well, that's a pretty good notice there. Alright, now, turns out in the end, I mean, we just took out Mela, and now we're ready to get to receive some LP. Okay, so checking in with Cassiopeia. Ever Ed, it's me. I take it that the Mela as a star badge is now in your possession. I see. Now that there is no ball to leave them of the rest of the Scudder squad should last long. Mela. Sorry, I got distracted for a second there again. Now about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Okay, well that's a big awkward there. I mean, how would Mela be messing with Cassiopeia in the background? I mean, we can take 6,000 LP. That will have to do more. So you can now make more kinds of TM using the TM machine. Use your votes a new TM to strengthen your Pokemon even further. I'll have my supply unit to wrap a meter you'll use shortly to deliver some bonus material too. Okay, so we might as well get some new stuff at the TM. Okay, and meanwhile, back with Penny. Hello, it's me again from the supply unit. What the heck? Hey, stop that. Somebody help! Okay, Penny, it's fine. I mean, Karadin is just loving you. It just loves to lick you much. Felicia is a drool all over me. What even is that the Pokemon anyway? It's really awesome. I have no idea what it is. It's quite awesome actually. I guess that's one word for it. Wait, is it really that special? But before I forget, here's your reward. Okay, now what kind of reward will we get? She about to give me materials. Okay, cool. Your name's Ever Ed, right? Since you're part of Operation Starfall Battle unit, can I ask you something? What do you think of Team Star? They're pretty strong. They're not all that. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not all that strong. Interesting. You know, some of the rumors say Team Star wasn't always a bunch of delinquents. Most of them are used to be victims of bullying, or they just have found it hard to interact with people. but the vein of these misfits and outsiders found each other and banded together to form Team Star. All they wanted to do was push a back against the bullies they couldn't face alone. But that's just the info I got by hacking other students' social media accounts. I also found to talk about some secret mastermind behind the 5 bosses, someone who recruited them to the team in the first place. I don't normally talk this much. My throat kind of hurts. So good luck with taking down the other bases and stuff. Okay, and just show his the backpack of Eevee there. Okay, so you know what? I think that what I had to do for today, you guys. So next time on Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, I really think we should go on ahead and just steady along because I want to go ahead and take on so many classes and several of these exams back under the Naranja Academy somewhere back at Mesagoza. So I really think we should start from there. So from here on out, we got it's a little bit more weight to go around here. So I'm thinking if we go and move further down. So this is gonna be another this gym we're gonna be going after, and her name was Eno. All right, well that is that is one of the trailer. I mean, we watched the whole trailer of who this character is. So I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right. Is it Iono or just Eno? I'm not necessarily sure how you pronounce it, but you know what? I'm pretty sure it's named Lono. I had to look her up more. I really do. I may be bad at pronouncing her name. I may be bad at pronouncing it. Okay, so you know what? I think that's what I had to do for today, you guys. So next time, we'll go ahead and set out to do what we do our best in our parting. And we'll check in there because we had to go and get several of these classes done in Naranja Academy. And we'll go ahead and seek out to doing what we do best around here. But just taking on several of these Pokemon. And just to check into the seeing what kind of new things that we can explore on next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere. And you will be participating on staying tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're liking the series, if you want to see more of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, be sure to leave an advertising like, share the video, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, run the notification bell so that you'll be stay up to notified when my news and awesome videos happen on your way. So that is going to be your lit for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We'll be picking up more on the next one. So take care, you guys, and I hope to talk to you on the next video.